Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and my name is Jade. If you haven't been to this channel, welcome. Today and every Sunday in April I will be discussing videos regarding sexual assault. This month of April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, so that is why I will be videoing and posting videos every Sunday regarding to the topic of sexual assault. So this video is going to be standing for an introduction to why I am doing these type of videos on my channel now. It's really hard for me to kind of talk about this to, more people besides my family, but I feel like it is important not only to me and my healing process, but for people who may be watching who need support and who may need guidance and advice on how to deal with something that they're going through. So that is the main reason why I am making this video, not only for people but for myself and for my own healing. It's 2020 this year, and 3 years ago I was a victim of sexual assault. I'm not really going to be going into too much detail about my own story. I'll bring some things into it. Other videos will be talking about my tips and advice and things that have helped me go through my process, but I don't want to disclose my story in full detail because it's hard to retell because it takes you right back to that time that it happened. But I just want these videos to be more help for everyone else and not just focusing on me and my story, because I know my story, my family knows my story, but I'm just not comfortable yet with the world knowing my story. So that's why I'm just going to be talking a little bit about things that have happened to me, but I'm not going to be going into full detail at all. So I'm just going to give you guys a trigger warning now. This is going to be talking about some difficult topics and things regarding sexual assault. So if you are going through this right now and you don't think you're ready to watch these kind of videos, I recommend not watching it. Just take more time for yourself, and when you're ready, come back and see, and we'll heal together. But I just want to warn everyone right now that I will be discussing things about sexual assault, so I'm just putting the trigger warning right now because some things can be triggering to other people. So the basis of sexual assault, it just means that any sexual act that is done without consent, that is sexual assault. So that can include rape, it can include any sexual advances, anything else sexually that you do not want to happen is sexual assault. And consent is a very strong word that we need today, and that everyone should have the right to their consent. And consent is yes, and that's it. There's no maybe or yeah or not saying anything. Yes is the word for consent. Being quiet is not consent, but saying yes is consent. So know your right and know your right to consent. First and foremost, I just want to say these 3 years have definitely been a wake-up call, and I'll go more into the depth of my story in the next video because I'll be reading a poem that I wrote. It took me a couple months to write about my sexual assault, and I'll talk about my story a little more there. But this video, I just want to introduce the topic and just get people prepared for these kind of topics that are going to be happening, because this month is an important month for all of our survivors out there. Now I'm a survivor. I've survived my experience. I've not moved on, but I have found a way to try to get back to normal life again, and I'm surviving now every day of my life, and I am a survivor. I don't see myself as a victim anymore. I see myself as a survivor. I'm doing everything I can in my life to move forward and to not forget, because you can never forget what happened, but just to move forward and not focus my life on that aspect, because I don't want to be dreading on that little spot in my life for the rest of my life. I want to be able to have a happy life, a fun life, a loving life, and not dwindle on that unfortunate event that happened in my life. I'll never forget, but it's going to be easier to move on with my life having my survivor mentality. And I just feel like this month is very important for survivors out there. Everyone is a survivor going through sexual assault, and I feel like this month is very important for us because it's bringing our community together, and we're showing other people that we're not alone. Other people, men and women, children, have gone through this, and that we'll never be alone, and that we'll have each other's backs, and we'll always be there for each other, hearing each other's stories and supporting each other's stories. I just want to say that, you know, this month is a really good month just to look out for advice, to reach out to family, to reach out to your friends, to reach out to people you may not know but who've gone through this situation. Go look at YouTube videos about other survivors and hear their stories, and just take light of this month and really just be there for each other. So I hope you guys will stay with me this entire month of April. Wednesdays I'll just be posting my regular videos, but my Sundays in April are going to be dedicated to sexual assault topics. So I hope you guys will come back for those other videos. And I hope you all have a wonderful month and a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.